You know, if you spoil the door, right, and the thief comes in the night, we're done.
Really?
Yes, really. I think you've been watching the news lately. Nigeria is unsafe this time of the year.
Kevin! Why? Are you really going to pretend like nothing is up? Like something isn't wrong?
I know something is. It's just not up for me.
It's up for me, honey, then it's up for you!
Like I told you in the car, this is really not a big deal.
Baby, it's a big deal, Kevin! This is a problem!
What's the problem? Or better still, what is your problem?
What?
Because this is all funny to me. Imagine if the neighbors come to ask why my wife and I are arguing. And I tell them it's because of car seating arrangements. Do you see how ridiculous that sounds?
It's not about the car seat!
Are you sure about that? Because if I remember correctly, this all started when you came to meet me and you said, "Oh babe, have you noticed that whenever your mom is around, she demands to sit in front and you just let her?" And I told you, well, she's my mother, she can sit wherever she likes. And then you said, what about what you like? And I said, well, you can sit down anywhere you want, just not where my mom is. And then the next thing you said was, oh, but I'm your wife. And I said, so? And here we are arguing about it.
It's not about the car seat, it's about everything, Kevin.
Alright. What's everything?
Okay, first of all, every time your mother comes around, you always eat her food. You ignore my life.
You don't have a problem with my mother's cooking.
I said I had a problem with her cooking.
So what's the problem?
The problem is that you never ask me. Kevin, it's like you don't care about my feelings.
I care about your feelings, but I also care about my mother's feelings. And if I don't eat her food, it becomes war.
So you cannot go to war because of me?
Babe, that's not what I'm saying. Besides, let's be honest, you're not really a good cook.
What?
I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying, think of it as me saving you from the stress of cooking.
You're saving me from the stress of cooking food for my husband that I love.
You're reacting. I mean, this is an opportunity, right? We should make the best use of it. If Momsy's offering to cook, then there's no problem.
Okay, yeah, it's fine, sure. I'm not a good cook.
Babe, I didn't...
Stephen, please, let's not do that. I'm not a good cook.
So, are we okay now?
Kevin.
Yes?
Who's the number one woman in your life?
Sorry, what?
You heard what I said.
Is that supposed to be a trick question?
Kevin!
Babe, look. You're my wife, alright? You're the number one and the only woman in my life.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Just after my mom.
For Christ's sake, Kevin! See, it says for a man... Oh. It says a man would leave his father and his mother and he will become one with his wife. I am your wife, Kevin. We are one.
What's in the Bible?
Yes, you claim to be such a good Christian, but biblically, alright? The same Bible that you read every day. It says that I come before your mother.
Alright, I heard you, babe. But think about this. The same God you're talking about, God in the flesh, Jesus Christ, when he was on earth, he didn't have an earthly wife. He only had an earthly mother.
Jesus Christ.
No, right? It was almost as if he knew that wives would be distracting.
Kevin!
What? Why are you looking at me? I'm not Jesus.
Kevin!
You know I love you, right?
Kevin, I am your wife, not her! You and me, we are one!
I said, no, what's it now? What's it? Since morning only you have been shouting. Like you think you're the only person that can get angry, right? It's because I'm keeping calm. Go and ask your friends that have husbands. Go and ask them. Should be all of them are wives too. Do you see them telling their husband things like that? You are telling me that because my mother is around, that why am I lying out to sit in front? What's the meaning of that? Look, you need to get one thing and one thing clear. Are you my wife? Yes. Do I love you? Yes. Are you my wife? Yes. But do I love my mother more? Hell yes! And you know this, Nora. I'm a proud mother's boy. I'm a mother's boy. And I don't care what you or anyone else thinks. You were not there when this woman was taking care of me. You were not there when she carried me for 9 months and everybody wanted her to abort me because it was out of wedlock. You were not there when my father left her and her whole family abandoned her like the cowards that they are. You were not there. You were not there, so don't come here and start giving me all of this. Don't. You went there when she worked 3 jobs just to make sure that she was afloat and that she took care of me. You went there when she had sleep for dinner just to make sure that I ate. Come rain, come sunshine, come rainbow, whatever it was, she was there. She was there. But where were you? Look, she's not just my mother, she's my friend, she's my supporter, she's freaking the shoulder that I cried on day and night. And now you expect me to just toss that away because you were in the picture. Are you okay? Are you freaking insane? Look, listen and listen very well. Let this be the last time that you will bring up such a matter in this house. If you can't accept the fact that I love my mother, you leave. What? Listen, if you do decide to leave, then I guess you'll be proving my point. You see, wives can stop being wives, but mothers will always be mothers. Mommy, Mrs. Oloporo, the only woman in my life. No, mommy, I'm just, yeah, she's fine, she's here. Any problem, mommy? Oh, you want me to come to the house now? Oh, no, it's fine, I'm not doing anything. All right, I'll see you soon.